What's up, everyone? This is Matt Mrozek, and this will be one of, I guess, 3 kind of review unboxings tonight. And I'm going to do the one I'm most excited first. This will be The Beast, sculpted by Sheridan Doose and produced by Bushi Collector. So I got extremely lucky on this because he's been sold out forever. You can't find him, and then when you do, he's expensive, and I paid a pretty penny for this guy. But I was looking around a couple weeks ago. I was like, hey, does anyone have a Beast kit? Of course, no one does. I found a couple of people that had them, but they weren't willing to sell them, or they were on the fence, or I had a couple guys that contacted me that may have me paint them, but they never followed through. So anyway, the past few months I've been talking to Ducey just back and forth. We kind of became friends, and I messaged him a couple weeks ago. I was like, hey, do you have any artist proofs that you may be willing to get rid of? He's like, you know what? It's kind of fun. You just send me a message because I'm moving and I have to sell a lot of stuff. And I was just about to put the Beast up for sale. So after going back and forth, we came up with a price that we both agreed upon. And wha-bam, the Beast. Or at least the desk of the Beast. So I have to apologize for the lighting in here right now. I don't have my studio strobe set up. I had to use them for work the other night. But this thing is freaking amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I can't tell you how amazing this thing is. I briefly looked at it earlier this evening. It is by far, so far I can tell, the highest quality kit I have seen. So we're going to start out with the base. This is the desk, and it is massive, okay? So it is 18 inches wide. It is 12 feet deep. Not 12 feet, 18 inches wide, 12 inches deep. 12 feet, that'd be really big. And it is 8 inches tall. It feels solid. I'm pretty sure it's solid. It weighs probably 30 pounds. I tried to put it on my, maybe not 30. It's close, it's heavy. I tried to put it on my shipping scale and it errored out. It was too heavy. And I think it maxes out at 25. But this thing is absolutely incredible. Super, super high quality. Just really amazing. I love Ducey's work to begin with. And Ducey, if I'm saying your name wrong, correct me. I'm not sure if it's Ducey or Doose. I say Ducey. But let me come off the tripod here just to show you the detail in this desk because it's really insane. So, and again, I apologize for my lighting. It's not the greatest for this video. But it is crazy, crazy good. It is so freaking sharp. We got Henry's name, Secretary of Mutant Affairs, United States Government. Got the crest. All the scroll work is impeccable. So not only is this a testament to Ducey's sculpting, but this is a testament to Onage's work. I know what some of these prints cost, and they're not cheap. I have a friend who had a 1/6 scale figure printed, and it was, I think it was $2,500, or it was either 25 or 35. It wasn't cheap, but you get what you pay for. I've got a little bit of damage right here, which is not a big deal. A little bit of putty work, but this is absolutely insane. And there is a underneath here. There's actually a secret compartment, like secret hatch. I'm not going to turn it over and show you, but it's like a metal hatch, like for secret documents. But this thing is unreal. I mean, come on, guys. Just really, really cool. So I got so lucky that I contacted him when I did. If I would have contacted him a day or 2 days later, I may have missed out on this guy. I'm going to try to get this on without turning off the recording. So yeah, super lucky. You know, I have to thank a lot of people in the statue community because I'm new to the statue community. And I have had a ton of support from people just seeing the 2 or 3 builds I've done so far. And I have to thank everyone who's really kind of given me props and stuff because it's kind of made a name for myself. And it's been able to give me, I don't want to say clout. That's not the right word. I can't think of the right word. But people kind of know who I am and the kind of work I do. And they're willing to work with me to get pieces like this. So I have to thank people in the statue community and the modeling community and just the modeling community in general. To anyone who's ever commented on my work or shared my work, it makes it possible for me to make partnerships and friendships with people that produce stuff like this and get these very rare kits. So thank you to all of you. So this is an artist proof. There were 5 of them made. I got number 2. And when they filled it out, they actually put the artist proof where you're supposed to sign your name, artist proof. And I had Sheridan sign it for me. So he actually signed the sticker for me. So I'll be probably I'll sign my name on this part eventually, since the signature is filled in. But really cool. I was like, don't forget to sign the bottom, dude. That'll make it really special. And the fact that it's like your personal kit. So that's just the base. I've got the box of the Beast in the back here. I'm not going to show you the packaging, but the packaging is top notch. It's the foam insert with all the cutouts. But man, this thing is unrealistically cool. Again, I really apologize for my light. I'm not doing this kit justice in the lighting I have, but you can see here the detail in that foot. It is crazy, crazy good. Every little piece of fur is rendered perfectly. Let's see if I get a little more light on here. There we go. But check that out. And a nice big metal peg. I believe this one is the one that goes in the chair. Here's the other foot. Same incredible detail and sculpting. I mean, come on, guys. So, I mean, these are expensive. I'm not gonna lie. These kits are things that most people can't get. Either can't get or can't afford. I'm lucky that I do enough commissions and I have enough I have a few connections that I'm able to afford some of these. So, but again, you get what you pay for. This is unreal. It's just incredibly, incredibly perfect. Everything I've heard about this kit beforehand everyone has said is the best engineered kit they've ever worked on. And I can tell you just from the 5 or 10 minutes I've looked at it, I'd have to agree. It is crazy insane. I can't say enough about it. The first sculpt is amazing. It's unreal. So cool. Here's the other arm. Packaging is excellent. Nothing is damaged. Same thing on this arm. Fantastic detail. There's no seam lines, no mold lines. Onage killed it when they printed it. So props to Doosey for the sculpt, props to Bushi for producing this, and props to Onage for the amazing print job. I can't tell if this is primer or not. I don't know. It looks like I can't tell. It doesn't look primed. So Onage uses this kind of, it's not green. It's kind of like a light army green resin. It's interesting. And here's the sculpt, the portrait. Unreal. So freaking amazing. Look at that. Look how sharp that is. Look at the snarl in there. That snarl in his face is unreal. So I've seen a lot of paint ups of this. And by far my favorite paint up is by Mrozek. And I'm going to put a link to his paint up on Facebook. His color choice, in my opinion, are spot on. Paint application is perfect. It's just really, really nice job. Here's the seat of the chair. So I've chatted with Fichi or Evansville Customs a few times on the past few weeks, and he told me that the hardest part of this kit is the chair, and I see why. Just because there's a lot of pieces. You have the seat, then you have all the spindles, then you have the back and the legs to deal with. So I probably won't be able to put them together to show you like that, but I can give you a sense of the quality and what this guy looks like. There's a stack of books. John Allred just did one of these for a client, and he did an awesome job. And I'll put a link to his paint up too. He made custom book covers for these, and they look really cool. paper book covers for all the books, and they look really cool. And he put everything, all sorts of names that had to deal with mutants and stuff like that. So it was a nice touch that he did, a little custom touch that makes it different from everyone else's. And I like it when someone takes a kit like this and does something custom to it, so it makes it different from everyone else. What I have in mind for mine, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I'll get to that when I get to the part. He does have some spectacles in here. I'm going to leave them in there because they're clear and they're very small. I don't want to break them. So he has some spectacles you can put on. A nice stack of file folders right there. And these all have pegs, and they all fit in very specific, well, maybe not specific location. That's a laptop, I think. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the picture. And here's another one. Maybe that goes there. Maybe this. Let's see, where's the foot go? I think this foot goes here. Kind of like that. I think that's the laptop. That goes there. Let's see. We're getting there. Another stack of file folders. Just two. Let's see. That feels like it wants to go there. Feels like that wants to go there. We'll see. Let's see what else we got. Alright, we got in here. These are all the spindles to the chair. And there's a few emblems in here. These all go to the chair. The wheels, which have X-Men logos on them, which are really cool. So one of the things you're paying for when you get a kit like this is the ownage printing and the ownage casting. Not a single seam line anywhere at all. This thing, I take that back, there's a tiny little seam line on this, so when I prime it'll probably pop out a little bit. But for the most part, you're paying for a kit that's been already prepped. So that doesn't mean this kit isn't a lot of work. It's big, it's a lot of work. But they save you the, the hours of prep. One reason I charge what I charge for mech builds and other builds is the prep work. The clear parts, man, that is some impressive clear casting there. It looks like it's been clear coated already. It's crystal clear. You usually don't get that. Usually it's frosted and you have to clear coat yourself. So I don't know if they've already lacquered these or what, but mine has, this bottle has one. It's got a little inclusion in there. You see it? Right there. So I'm not sure there's anything I can do to that because it's actually in the resin. I can't tell what caused that because I don't feel anything on the surface. My guess is that was an air pocket or an air bubble that formed. So there's nothing, unless I don't know how to do that. Even if I drilled it out and filled it, that would even make it worse. These awesome tumblers. Now see how these are kind of frosted? That's how I typically would expect to see it. All you have to do is clear coat those and they'll look like glass in no time. But this piece looks like it's already been clear coated. It's crystal. I can see right through it. So I don't know what they did on that. So this one you can put the top in or you can have it on the desk. Let's see what else. I'll get to the body of Beast in here in a second. Here is the back of the chair. Unreal. Just unreal, guys. This thing is incredible. Freaking amazing. God dang. Oh. Let's see if I might be able to get the chair together a little bit. Yeah, these are a tight fit. So watch, this goes all like this. Yeah, it's an amazing fit. This will just need, I could probably just epoxy these and it'd be okay, but to be on safe side, I'll put a pin in these. Because it's better to be safe than sorry. And then the back of the chair. Now when Vince Vell did his paint up of this. He painted all these parts separately and then put them together. When John Allred recently did it, it looks like he had glued the chair together, or pinned it and glued it, or whatever, and then painted all the wood. I think for painting purposes, sorry, I'm off camera, it's easier to paint them all separate, but I think, I don't know if I'm going to do. I may paint these all separate, and then, it was tricky getting these all lined up though, that's for sure. There we go. See, the thing is I always don't like assembling things after painting. Oop, I got it turned. Because what I'm doing right now is just trying to get this all fitted. And if this was painted, I'd be scratching the crap out of it. Trying to get it all fitted. You know, because you gotta get everything lined up. Here we go. I'm getting there. Here we go. Oh man, that is a nice fit. Right there. Pretty cool. Impressive. Really impressive. So there's the chair. A part of it at least. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to really put them together, but I can show you all the pieces. Here is the bottom where the wheels will go in. I don't know. For grins, let's see if I can get this thing together. I don't know. I'm not sure if he's going to stand up or not. So here's the bottom with the wheels. And this will go in. Oops, see, I just lost a wheel. Now the very back heavy because of the back of the chair. Yeah, this may not work, and my table's not deep enough, I don't think. Let's see. I would love to dry fit this thing together for you, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I don't want to damage him, that's for sure. Especially for what I paid. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work, guys. Anyway. If I can get the foot on the chair, it'll hold the chair in place, because I need some counterbalance because the back is so heavy. So just for grins, let's see. If I put the foot in there, it'll stay. Okay, with the foot in it stays. So I got the foot in the chair right now. You can't tell, but I do. And it's staying. So here's let's get out the beast, the rest of the beast, the torso. Oh my gosh, this thing is freaking unreal. Oh man, let me back my camera up. Whew. Look at that. I mean, come on, that's impressive. So this part of the kit, just this part before you put the head on, is 14 inches. So now, that's the moment of truth. Either I'm going to really regret doing this, or it's going to be the coolest thing ever. Aha. Check that out. So, this actually works pretty good because the way this is designed is really freaking impressive. So with the foot on the chair, it holds the chair in place. And then with his posture, all the weight is being transferred to the desk. There really isn't any weight being put on the chair in the back, because I was really worried about those wheels being strong enough to hold this thing up, because he's big. But the way it's designed, all that weight is transferred to the front. So once I get this out, I'll take the camera off the tripod again and just kind of pan around a little bit. But this is barely on my table. My table's just barely deep enough to get them on here. So magnets already installed in the arms. So I'll make sure that when I put these in, the weight doesn't shift. Perfect, seamless fit. Unfreaking real. Now these magnets say number 12 on them. I'm not sure what that means, if that has to do with just magnet placement or what, but come on, man. This thing, shit, fuck, man, excuse my language. This thing is cool. It is unreal. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's the laptop, and it's got a screen. So my plans are, my goal, my hopes in life. There's something that goes there. I don't know if I'll be able to do this, but what goes there? No, not that. Not that. There's another piece in here that I'm missing that goes on the desk. I don't know if I'm missing it. I'm not seeing it. It's another little book. My grand plan is to find an LCD screen that fits this and either re-scratch build this or carve all this out and put a working LCD screen in this playing an X-Men movie. I mean, come on, how cool would that be? He's all pissed at you because you're what? He's at work and everyone thinks he's working, but nope, he's watching X-Men. So that's why he's so pissed. Like, back off, bitch! I'm watching my X-Men movie. So there he is. Probably out of any kit I've ever seen, mech, figure, you name it, this thing is the best. The best, highest quality, best engineered thing I've ever seen. Personally, this thing is unreal. It's really, really impressive. It's crazy. I mean, come on. So when he's all together, from the back of the chair, to give you an idea how much space you would need to display this, back of the chair to the front of the desk is, I'm going to say 18 inches. That's probably a little on the high side, but safely 18 inches. Height-wise, when he's on the desk. So I have a turntable here that's roughly half an inch thick. So we're going to say he's right at 23 inches tall. So just under 2 feet. Okay, so now I got to take this off the tripod without stopping my recording so I can kind of go around it and show you guys this amazing, amazing piece. Sorry. I always tell people my videos aren't the best, but we've got some good content. Whew. I mean, that is freaking unreal. Too cool. Again, my lighting kind of sucks because I don't have my studio strobe in here, but you get a really good idea of the quality of this thing. Really cool. I can't spin them around because, but I can come this way and show you. So right now, this is designed incredibly well. Everything magnetizes. There are no gaps. Maybe a tiny little, you know what? No, it's perfect. I thought it was a gap. It's just part of the way the clothing looks. But the way this works is I thought that there'd be a lot of weight on this chair, which kind of made me worried about these wheels down here. So the chair is very back heavy. If you don't have his foot in the chair will fall backwards. But the way he's posed, leaning forward like that, it transfers all that weight onto this front leg. So this chair, it has a little bit of support, but it's not bearing the weight of the kit. So props to that. Sorry about the shaky camera work again, guys. But Sheridan, all I gotta do is say thank you for letting me get this from you. He's amazing. My initial thoughts was I was going to paint him and he'd be a spec kit, meaning I'd paint him and then see and put him up for sale. I know I'd have no problem selling this guy after so I posted that this came in, or I was getting this today, and I've had like 6 people, hey, sell me your beast kit. How much for your beast kit? How much for your beast kit? Yeah, the kit is not for sale right now. My plan is to paint him, enjoy him, take him to my shows, and then I'll probably sell him. I ended up selling the way I was able to afford this and the other kits I'm going to show you is I sold my Captain America, my Thor, my Punisher versus the Walking Dead, and a very expensive Gundam kit. So I had the funds to get this and a few other things. So I lucked out that the timing of him selling it and me having the funds lined up perfectly. So yeah, so there he is. Quarter scale, the Beast, sculpted by Sheridan Doose. And again, Doose, if I'm saying your name wrong, let me know. And produced by Bushi Collector. He is out of production, sold out. If you can find one selling one, snag it. It's worth it. Just an amazing piece. So I don't know when I'm going to paint this guy. It'll be sometime next year. I'm booked through the end of this year, and I have 10 reservations already ready for next year. So who knows when I'll get to him. I don't know. But there he is. Right now, the best kit piece I have in my collection, by far. Unreal. As always, thanks for watching. This is Matt Mrozek. We'll catch you guys next time. Bye.